Hello, this is Patricia Holmes, and we are finishing up chapter 6 by doing a couple more techniques to selecting someone from a photo. So we changed the color of the glasses and we've completely selected this person. Now what we're going to do is we are going to do a technique called puppet work, which is one of my favorite techniques of all time. So we want to make sure we're on the model copy, and we want to make sure these two layers are blinded. So if you click the eyeball icon, it blinds them because we just want to work with the head of this model right here. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to Edit and you're going to go to Puppet Warp, and it automatically selects the object on the screen. And if you look at your mouse, it has turned into a thumbtack. Well, this is going to enable us to click little dots, which are anchors. So the anchors is the area we do not want to move. So click everything from the neck down, anchor it. And you can put an anchor every inch or so. We're going to put one here in the middle. And then finally, the top right area where I'm at right now is important. That's going to be an anchor. Make sure you secure the rest. And after you have that anchor there, you're going to hit the Alt or Option button. And you're going to hold your mouse and you're going to tilt the head back. And this is amazing that Photoshop lets us move limbs. We're moving body parts essentially. Once we move it to 70 degrees, so if you click on that, you can see the degrees I moved it. We're going to move to 70, about 70, and we're going to hit enter or return. And see, it changed. We repositioned the image without altering it in any way. The pixels are still perfect. So that's amazing. I think it's amazing. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to add a shadow to this head shot. And what we're going to do is we're going to come over here. We're going to click on the layers panel. This is the whole layer panel. And I'm using a Mac, so we're going to go Command click on the model. We're going to go Command click or Control click, depends on what you're doing. So what that just did is that selected everything here. Everything got selected. And then we're going to go Select, Save Selection. And we're going to call it the Model Outline. We're going to click OK. And we are, let's see, we're now going to create, so we just put this in a memory of an alpha channel. So we're going to come down here by the trash can. We're going to hit a new layer, drag it down here, drag the layer right underneath the model, and we're going to name it Shadow. So I'm going to click on it. Name it Shadow. Okay, and we're going to click the View menu in the View Mode selection and choose on Black. So, I just missed something. I'm sorry. With the shadow layer selected, choose Select and Select Mask. Select and Select Mask. Okay. Now, we're going to come back up here on top. We're going to click the view, and we're going to click view, and we're going to choose on black. Okay, good. Next, we are going to, in the select and mask, in select and mask, we are going to do a shift edge to 36. So come over here. We're going to shift edge to 36. Good. And we're going to click OK. We are now going to go to Edit, Fill, and we're going to make sure our content is black, normal, 100% opacity, and we're going to click OK. So basically, guys, what we just did is we added a black layer, and it's underneath our model layer. It replicated itself directly under it. It's directly under it. But we're going to change this. It's really, really dark. We're going to change the opacity right here to 30. So I want you to go 30. I want you to click enter right here under opacity. And then what you're going to do is you're going to select and choose deselect. Select, deselect that shadow. Then you're going to go edit, transform, and we are going to choose rotate. And we are going to simply rotate this head a little bit back. We're going to go -15 per the author. There we go. We're going to click enter. See that shadow we just created? Now what we're going to do is we're going to drag the shadow to the left. I'm going to drag the shadow to the left a little bit. And we're going to position it to our liking. Let's see, shadow's going to be a little bit off center because of the lighting. Okay, and so that shadow can be edited. It's a little bit at an angle here. If you want to use the transform and try to edit it and change it a little bit, you can. Our ultimate goal has been achieved. We're going to select originally the model, and we are going to we added the layer and we created a shadow using the mask technique. Okay, so guys, for now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go File, Save. And we're going to make sure we save all of our work before we do anything else. And if you want to take a look at this background, add the background, you can. So for now, we have completed chapter 6. And what I think I'm going to do before I end this, the book is not recommending this. The book is not telling us to do it. I'm going to go ahead and crop it. Okay, that looks a little bit better. Okay, guys, that is the end of this tutorial for chapter 6. Thanks for listening.